Good morning, MS Live. I am your host, Dulci Hill, and today is Thursday. Today's Thursday. Thursday. Ugly Thursday. No, actually, it's a good day. Oh, I got so much to share from you. By the way, if any of you pop onto YouTube, I'm sorry, Facebook, will you share this Meerkats? Gotta figure that out. Anyway, I know we're getting dialing up slowly as we always do. Everybody will be here in 10 or 15 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. And meanwhile, I'm looking at a photo of him because I have a beautiful picture of my mother-in-law that I framed up on the wall. But and I've got one of my modeling shots framed on my hallway, and my husband has a beautiful shot of him. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna find the beautiful picture of my mom. I mean, to give you an idea how cute mom was. I mean, she still is. But hi, Laura. That's her on. That's her. It's hard to make out. Let's see. All right, hard to make out. Anyway, mom's adorable. Mom's always been beautiful. Hi, Tim. Hi, Laura. Oh gosh, it's good to see you all. It's just good. It's good. It's good for Thursday. Can you believe that it's Thursday already? Didn't it go fast? Right, Tim? Can you believe it? It went so fast. Oh my gosh, Susan's in the house. Hi, Susan. Uh, and hi, Dennis. You know what, Susan? I don't know why. You wake up at about 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, go to the bathroom, and you lay in bed, and my mind gets thinking. And you know what I was thinking about? You guys will laugh. I was thinking I could have called Winston Church, and his last name is Hill, so it would be Churchill. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Laura, you made a jump? Oh my gosh, I'm thrilled. I now you can participate in the chat. So if you're watching, hi Kelly, if you're watching this on Facebook, if you jump to the YouTube channel, you can talk to each other. All right, and just go any place on your website, or go to YouTube and type in Dulcie Hill and subscribe to my channel, and it will notify you that we're live right now. Because I'd have my own channel, or I'd have its very own. Hi, Kevin. Oh my goodness, I'd have this on its own channel, but I'd never find it. I'd never find it. Richard. Hi, Richard. Okay. So what I wanted to tell you, I wanted to wait to tell you guys how I'm doing. And Chris is here. Oh my gosh, you guys are here early. Early. Love it. Top of the hour. I love it. Okay. So now what I wanted to tell you is how I'm doing with remember, I have the axonics therapy. It's a stimulation therapy for your bladder and your bowels. It's a device that goes two wires going to your sacral nerve, and it sends electronic pulses up your spine. Well, yesterday the nurse called me up and said, "How you doing with it?" And I said, "In fact, I've got it over there. I wanted to show you. The first day I charted my bladder diary, and first day it improved a little bit. Hi, Linda. So it improved a little bit, but yesterday when she called me up and she says, "I know you wanted to turn it up." What? I never said that. She says, no, 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 you said you wanted to turn up the pulse rate. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So she looked it up and she says, no, you didn't. I said, yeah, but now I do. So she let me turn it up. I turned it up till it felt like a bee sting. Then I backed it down 2 or 3 more. Guess what? I have a bladder of an 18-year-old. Oh my God. I'll let you know something. I go to the bathroom when I feel like it. I'm not led around by my bladder anymore. Last night we went out to a nice Italian restaurant, my mother and I, and we were sitting there, and I actually had a glass of red wine, and ate through the whole meal. And at the end of the meal, right before we left, I said, "You know, Mom, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go try." She says, "Oh my gosh, you haven't gone. We were there for 2 hours," and it was. I'm telling you what. Turning that up, uh, I'm getting the implant. This is the let's see, Saturday. No, Monday was Tuesday was full day. Wednesday's a full day. After 2 days, I want them to schedule me for surgery but to put it in me. Bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarre how something that feels like a little, I don't even feel it now, and I want it. It's like 25 years of being led around the nose by my bladder. No longer, no longer. So anyway, it's there's Meribetrix is one. No, is that right? The stem therapy. There's two, right there. Well, there's a number of companies. When you Google stem therapies, there's two. Hi, Nikki. There's two. There actually, I think there's like four companies, but the one I'm on is it's called Axonics, Axonic. Also, what you want to do is, if any of you want to consider this, if anything, what you need to do is Google in your area or ask the cloud who a urologist that specializes in neurogenic neurogenic bladder. Yeah, that's a specialty. That is an MS bladder. I've got urologist probably 2 miles at the hospital, 2 miles away. Instead, I drive a half an hour to Maryland. Let's see, and Maryland University of Maryland Medical Center. Yeah, I don't know, but I go there, and there's I'm telling you what. Before I'd been staying there for about 5 years, and I've been going down there, and I keep thinking, why am I? She's treating me like a general urologist until I had this implant, and guess what? I found out the implant lasts 15 years. And you get your remote. So if it's not working, if it's dull, now all of a sudden you rate when you go to the bathroom. If the urgency is there, you can actually turn it up to combat that. So what my bladder diary shows is that I have to put down how often I'm going to the bathroom, and then I have to write down, the time going to the bathroom, going potty, 9 o'clock in the morning. Uh, let's see, was it a lot? And hi, Jane, on a scale from 1 to 5, 5 meaning, or 4, 1 to 4, 4 is you're incontinent, 1 is that you almost didn't feel like you had to go. I went from consistent 3s and 4s before this practice. Then the first day before we turned it up, it was 2s and 3s. Now it's like, and this is yesterday was first. I turned it up 1 and 2. So I go to the bathroom because I think I should. I've had a lot of water, and it's like, and then I go. It just, there's no spasming. There's no pushing on your bladder. You know how you're pushing your bladder like this, and you try to get yourself to go. No, I didn't. I'm telling you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Meanwhile, I told you that I changed neurologists thanks to, well, because I was being bullied by the neurologist about getting the COVID shot, and she wanted to argue about it, and I wasn't going to argue about it, so I changed neurologists. Said, you know what, it's personal reasons. It's up to me whether I want to do it or not. So changed neurologist. who wanted to get me on rituximab again. It's time for my rituximab, and lined it up with my pharmacy. My pharmacy, I've got $100 copay. They're sending it to Dr. Becker's office. And as soon as I get it next Tuesday, I go next week to get the IV. Oh, it's going to be so much cheaper than getting it at Hopkins. Oh, I can't believe it. All right. So, hi, Karen. So, anyway, there was somebody I was talking to who's been asking me lots of questions about this. I didn't know this existed. In 2019, uh, it's basically a bladder, a sacral nerve pacemaker. And I don't know, a pacemaker in your heart makes it consistent. And this down in my sacral nerve, uh, consistent. It's consistent. I don't. It's amazing. So I want them they're supposed to take it out on Monday. I'm gonna call and see. Is there any way that you can do the permanent implant? These last 15 years on Monday. On Monday. Anyway, all right. My buddy just texted me. Oh, anyway. So are there any questions? Is this anything? I know what this is for is when medication like ditropan, detrol, Vesicare, when that's not working, or the side effects of taking the medication. Think about ditropan, how dry your mouth is, and dizziness. I didn't realize that the bladder medication makes you dizzy. And what does the bladder medication do? It's supposed to, instead of you having pulses, it's supposed to mellow the spasticity. Just like Botox, what Botox does is it stops the spasming in the bladder. Uh, Instead of going to that, instead of any of that, because Botox lasts 6 to 8 months. So every 6 to 8 months, you got to go and get your pee-pee stabbed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm amusing myself. I'm using myself. Okay, Will Pan is here. All right, so let me read some. Good morning, Will. All right, Dennis, you're talking French. That's what Canadians do. Would I get a headache on? Oh, you know what? I'm not talking about that. In fact, all right, let's see. When Gina's here, she'll answer that. I took it. I never had a headache on Mirabetric. So talking about medicine there, Jane said, good morning. All right, wait, Jane. Good Thursday morning. But you know what? Jane said that in English, Dennis. Gina, that's great. Gina, Will has a question about Mirabetric, and I'd like for you to answer it to him. Hi, April. So do me a favor and answer Mirabetric. I didn't have a headache, but get other opinions. Anybody chime in and answer Will if you've ever tried the Mirabetric. Uh, my neurologist prescribed or urologist prescribed that to go on top of Vesicare. It did not work. It didn't work. Taking 2-oxybutylin worked for me, but my mouth, I'm just thinking about it, telling you that. Oh my gosh, I gotta get some. I got so dry thinking about how dry I am, how dry I am. Remember that on I think it was on Bugs Bunny. Nobody knows how dry I am, how dry I am. All right, sorry about that. Anyway, so Gina is chiming in. Will it is a side effect, but I did not have them. She didn't have headaches either. Uh, you have to drink lots and lots of water when you're on the bladder medications there, and then Jane is telling all of us that she's fantastic. And Jane, if you're good, we're going to ride on you being fantastic. Uh, you know what? So April's sharing with us. Remember, April, you can jump over onto YouTube and participate in the chat. But I'm going to read what you have to say here. April, by the way, April, can you share this in Meerkats? Share this video in Meerkats for me? I'd really appreciate that. Uh, okay, April said she's tried oxybutynin. I did too, but I gave up um, being prescribed different medications. I gave up on it and I took two, because oxybutynin it comes in 10 milligram pills, right? So 20 milligrams completely worked. But guess what? I was gonna try this stimulation anyway. Love it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And it says it can take 6 months, or I'm sorry, 6 weeks to heal after the general surgery. So I can't wait for them to. I want them to give it to me on Monday. Let's see. Only because guess what? I'm surprising my husband with a vacation. We haven't gone on a vacation in years, and I got a really good one. I get a friend uh, with a condo someplace really special, and we have frequent flyer miles, so it's not going to take that much. Problem is that it's a long flight. I don't want to be on a flight unless I have the implant, so I don't have to worry about my bad bladder. Typically, this has been for 25 years. I have to think about my bladder. All right, I'm going to be on the airplane. I would take desmopressin and turn off my bladder for about 4 hours. But you know what? I don't want that. And now I finally found something. Now, remember, there's lots. Google bladder stimulation. Google that. Okay, April is chiming in. April goes to the doctor and gets antibiotics right in my bladder every 2 weeks. Wow. Oh, I didn't know anybody did that. So she doesn't get UTI. Um, and what's awesome about this bladder stimulation thing is that you don't catheterize yourself anymore. It takes that away. So it reduces the chance of you getting a UTI. Uh, that's huge. That is huge. All right. You know what, Chris? God bless you. God bless. By the way, I got to tell you guys something. It's a mixed blessing. Remember, I told you on was it Tuesday that nothing tastes good food. I lost my desire for food. I just don't like it. And you guys said, pull out your smoothie machine, start making wholesome smoothies. So I made a smoothie with so many calories that instead I gained a pound and a half overnight. Oh my gosh, I just, you know, bananas, strawberries, protein powder. Let's see, about a cup of Greek yogurt. Well, actually, it was coconut yogurt. And then let me see, a raw egg. I put it in there, a little bit of milk. No, coconut milk. This thing was the most fattening thing. I drank it all day. But anyway, Jane Power, hi, how are ya? How are now? Remember, Jane, if you like this, you want to participate in the chat, log on to YouTube, right? Go to YouTube, Dulci Hill, subscribe to my channel, and you'll immediately get a link to join the chat. I would love to have you. If you have any questions, I mean, this on Facebook, it's not as quick. The chat center is just not as, whereas on YouTube we all chat with each other. By the way, if everything works out and this vacation happens, I'll let you know. To do MS Live, I gotta get up for you at 5 in the morning. And you know I will. You know I will. Yeah, it's just, you know, I might be in my bathrobe with a cup of coffee. No, I won't be. I'll just, for 1 hour, I'll be like this. Oh, I'm alive. Hurry up, because I'm going to bed as soon as this is over. So from 5 to 6, I'll be doing that. But anyway, let's see. All right. So Chris is saying, yeah, she's glad I changed doctors. Uh, Hi, Rob. I just saw you. This is wonderful. Yeah, Jane. This is Jane Power, and she's going to jump over. Yeah, I would love. Oh my gosh, You know how much I love it when you guys make the jump from Facebook over to YouTube. Um, I'm trying different carriers. Let's see. Oh, Jen, yeah. Pivot was here. I asked you if you like beer. Yeah. Well, anyway. Um, it's just so wonderful to see you all jumping over here. Um, I'm supposedly I could if they just take out this, I can swim next week on Tuesday. I could swim, but I because it's a 6 week healing. All right, so Richard has a question, real quick, and everybody chime in. Does anybody who is watching, even if you're watching on Facebook, has anybody had Botox for their bladder? Anybody? And I know who has, but I'm not going to out you. So you got to answer, Richard. Uh, uh, yeah. Thank you. Thanks. I was waiting for you. Yay! 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 Jane is in the house. She made the jump. Hi, everybody. This is Jane. Jane is she was participating on Facebook, but now she's with us. Oh my God, you made me happy. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Jane. Um, just a little bit about yourself. How long have you had MS? What stage of MS you have? Uh, what medications you take to control it? Now we got two Janes. I would have never thought we had Jane with the Y and Jane. All right, let me just see. All right, April saying so. If you get the pacemaker for life, do you get to go swimming? Yes. They implant it in your body. They close it up, and now it's in your body. It's waterproof because it's in your body, being protected by your skin. It lasts. The axonic therapy lasts 15 years. That's the device is 15 years. Then you go and you get another battery, right? So they just replace the battery, and that lasts another 15 years. Plus, the axonic therapy is FDA approved for MRIs for 1.7 MRIs, Teslas. Guess what? The other one is 3 Teslas, and it's not approved for that. It's cheaper. 1.7 is cheaper. It's a cheaper MRI. So your copay will be cheaper. So it's a win-win situation. All right, let's see. All right. Jane Goldsmith is in Ireland. Jelenia, she was diagnosed on 13. I've got vertigo too. But you know what, Jane? We were talking a little bit about the vertigo. Is there's a chance that the vertigo is not only because you have a couple lesions in the pons area of your brain or whatever but there's a chance it's the medication because I stopped a couple of my medications and I'm down almost to nothing. But guess what? I'm not as dizzy as I was before. Uh, and I was madcap. I drank a glass of red wine, which of course numbs your cerebral cortex. But anyway, it is so good that you're here, Jane. Here's something. Uh, yeah, yeah, Mad Dog. If you watch this, there's another person from Ireland. Well, there's a couple people from Ireland there. Where in Ireland are you, Jane? Because I've been to Ireland. Uh, where are you? And I mean, I've driven around Ireland, so I know it. All right, the Janes. All right, Jane with the Y, Jane with the. All right, yeah. 15 years. There's a number of makers. So, April, if this is something you'd want to consider, uh, get in contact with a urologist that specializes in neurogenic bladder. Yeah. All right. Let's see. And Dennis is telling us he's been to in Ireland. He's been to Waterford. Uh, Kevin's Kitchen. James is Traymore County, Waterford, Southeast Coast, Southeast. You know what? Oh, Southeast, below Dublin. You must be below Dublin, right? Let's see, beginning positional. Yeah, well, you know what? We may have, and it's important that we all keep in mind, we may all have symptoms. We all have MS, and not one of us is like the other person as far as our symptoms. But, or what causes it. Uh, okay, and Jane's talking, uh, Jane Buck, Jane B, J with the Y, is telling us that, reminding us, vision sometimes is that, and she has glasses that keep her looking straight, seeing straight. I know, I don't know, when I went to the doctor, they checked my eyes and they said, your right optic nerve is very thin, very small. What? And they said, you have problems seeing other? Sometimes I don't want to know. It's like, I thought I was doing just fine. By the way, I got text that my friends are swimming. They opened the pool yesterday. So, I don't know. I don't know. I want to swim. I want to swim. So I did chest. I'm not allowed to work out, right? But you know me. You guys know me. I did. Went to the gym and I kept thinking about my back. So I did chest and I did triceps. All right. So what is it? April? April, you did the jump. You. Oh my God! Yay! I love it when you guys do that. This is the April I've been reading on Facebook. Uh, April says she doesn't take anything for her bladder and don't get UTIs anymore. Wait. It's a different April, right? April, are you the same April that I was just talking to? Hi, Betty Joe. Okay. All right. All right, let me see. Gina. Where's Gina? Where is Gina? What did she say? She said something really important. I don't see. I don't see where you said. You are the same. Okay, April, you said you don't get UTIs because every 2 weeks they inject in your bladder, they inject antibiotics. That's why you don't. It just seems extreme. Hi, Frank. Hey, Frank. Do me a favor. Make the jump over to YouTube because we got a party going on. Everybody's chatting, and Betty Joe, if you can join us in there, uh, just we would love that. But Frank's in the house, in this house. All right. So this here, I'm looking at you. You are. YouTube, and you are Facebook. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. What else? What else? What else is new? Okay. So, yes, you know what? April, thank you. But, everybody can, you know what I like about the YouTube is that you guys chat, you support each other. And I love that. I love that because you guys know I'm just the host and I'm the one that keeps talking, keeps talking. I talk all the time. But if there is, guess what? Frank said he's going to make the jump. All right. So let's see. All right, Michael what's the YouTube? Go to YouTube, Michael. Go to YouTube and search Dulci Hill, and it will my channel will pop up. Follow it, or I'm sorry, subscribe to it, and you'll be in. The link will be sent to you. So that will be great. Okay, let's see. Linda, you're welcome to join us too. You want to chat to a bunch of people. What's interesting about Linda, I grew up with Linda down the street, and I wanted to tell you she had an experience of a demyelinating disease, Guillain, and it's very scary. But basically, tell me if I'm right or wrong. There, it's an attack where you lose. Sometimes you have permanent problems with that, but all of a sudden you wake up, you can't walk. Well, I know it's happened to us with MS at times, but it's Guillain-Barré syndrome. So yes, yes, or Guillain-Barré syndrome. All right, I don't know, but you're welcome to jump on, and that's scary. How bad did that get, Linda? And Michael, we're still waiting for you. Wait, Betty! Betty, you made the jump! Yay! All right, Betty. Oh, you guys are so funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, we get a full house. Oh, we've got a full house in YouTube, and you guys are all chatting away. How about that, Jane? All right, Michael. Let's see. Exactly. Michael talks about how that demyelinates the sheath, very, very much like MS. So, Michael, make the jump. Make the jump. Join us. Linda, join us. Go to YouTube, Google Dulcie Hill, subscribe to the channel. The link will be sent to you right away, and you can join and chat to each other. That is just, oh my gosh, you guys are making my day. I am. Guess what I did? You would be so proud. I'm either the lawn out front. My neighbor's lawn was so long. Brian's away until Friday. I went down in the basement. There was a battery. It looked like a lawnmower battery that was on a trickle charge. Well, I brought it up one step at a time. And then I had a battery jump box too, and I brought it out to the lawnmower, had gas in it, uh, jumped it's the riding mower, and got it running. Called the neighbor, a male neighbor, to make sure that the tires were blown up and everything. And I asked him, I said, I'm keeping my phone on because I may need you to rescue me. So got it going, and I mowed 2 lawns. I can do it, girl. All right, Richard. Let's see. All right, Gina. Rich. Oh, I see. All right, Gina saying Richard was effective while it worked. Life changed, but you need to be comfortable with all catheterizations to drain the bladder. So Gina's just Gina and Richard are supporting each other right now. So that may help. All right, and Richard's talking about catheterization is painful for him. And I think I'm trying to think, all right, so you got ataxia. You've got ataxia. You're numb on your fingers. And you're supposed to take a catheter and thread it down there. What the heck are they thinking? No. You know what, Richard? Yeah, I know I couldn't do it. Um, yeah, yeah, couldn't do it, and I wouldn't want to. What I would this thing again. The surgical procedure was probably half an hour, so I went down. It was a lot of waiting, but I went down at 1 o'clock, and I was walking out by 3, and that's a lot of talking, a lot of explaining what it is. Linda, yay, Linda, my buddy. Oh gosh, and it's wonderful. Now, Linda, tell us how bad. What were your symptoms with that Guillain-Barré syndrome? Uh, uh, what were your symptoms? And Michael, how come you haven't made the jump? Yeah, how come you haven't made the jump? Anyway, I love you guys. Anyway, you guys get me going. You guys keep me going. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, let me see. Keep on. The only problem is, see my hair? The only problem is, and thank God I took a shower, went down, had the surgical procedure implant, and then they said, "Oh yeah, you can't take a shower, you can't bathe." I'm like, for 1 week. All right. My first reaction is, I have permission not to bathe. Yay! I am not allowed to bathe for 1 week. That was my first reaction, but I bathed on Monday, and that was cool until this morning. This morning I thought, no, all right, fill up the sink with water, the soap. I did a sponge bath. Also, I have a bidet, so every day I wash down there. If you don't have a bidet and you have MS, you need one. They're cheap on Amazon.com. It's what, $35? Get the cheapest one. They're easy to hook up to your toilet, and every time you go to the bathroom, wash your hiney. Plus, you can wash your hiney every time. I don't know. All right, Linda's sharing with us. She says a lot of coughing at first, and within 24 hours, she was paralyzed from the neck down and on a respirator. Oh, Linda! Initially, until I stopped breathing, and they thought I had MS. Of course, they did, because it's a. Oh my gosh, Linda! Praise God that they sustained you. Oh my God! Doesn't that sound scary? Oh my gosh, Linda, how long ago was that? That's a terrible. It tells you how important our myelin is, right? With MS, that we're demyelinated, and now all of a sudden the nerves have been demyelinated long enough they actually can break. So Linda, that's terrible. I'm thrilled. I could only blink eyes oh my God, 6 years ago. Oh my gosh. Do you have any permanent damage? Is there anything residual things? Because that is a catastrophic. I am so sorry. It sounds scary as hell. I mean, oh my gosh, it's terrible. Terrible. You blink your eyes. 6 years ago. Oh my God. Let me see. 2015, right? My math right? Do you have any permanent damage because of that? I'm so glad you don't have MS though. We all are, aren't we? Oh my gosh. All right. So, oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for restoring Linda's health. And while I'm at it, let me ask Jesus, please may restore all of our health. Allow us to have our eyes on you and make us feel, if we can't be better, make us feel better. Smoke and mirrors, right? In Jesus' name, I give thanks for every single person here. Amen. All right. Sorry. Prayer. Always, always prayer. I'm not even, you know what? I'm not even wired. This is me. This is me. I know. Linda, wow, trying. Glad. All right. So everybody's giving you those, just. All right, April, wonder if you could step back for me because when I get in the Hi, Marianne. Hi, Marianne. Marianne, she's a good gal. I'm really. But anyway, Marianne, if you want to jump over to YouTube, where we have very lively chat, it's go to YouTube, search Dulci Hill on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and join in on the chat. And you'll see what everybody else is saying. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, let me tell you what that little Winston did. All right. Besides having an accident that I cleaned up, I threw him out and threw him outside, and he finds a way to sneak out. So he snuck out. He wasn't in the backyard. I have a name tag, so I started calling him in the backyard, and he was on the outside the gate crying for me to let him in. So what I did is I went out front. I opened the front door and I called him out there. Well, by this time, that old stinker, you know what he did? He's got that hiding place where he gets out. He went around, found the hiding place, and went to the back door like a good dog. You know what? All right, Linda, what did you say? A lot of support. Kudos for it's. But you know what, Linda? Honestly, it is what is it? 2 Corinthians 12, 6 through 10. Um, Paul used his affliction. He was even better because of his affliction. Again, what I've learned in life is, I'm out there, and so I haven't changed a bit, except that I've used my affliction to bring people together to support each other. I realized that when I first started I had a YouTube channel. Look at some of the videos. I deleted a lot of them. I actually thought I had something to teach you. Can you believe it? I actually thought I had something to say nobody's ever thought about. Dumb. Anyway, everybody's thought about everything. We all experience things. That's why I was talking about the exonics therapy, the bladder pacemaker. It's amazing. It's a good thing. Yes. Michael, just so you know, if you're still watching on Facebook, all right, Linda is mentioning that you make the jump. Demanding your presence. Where are you, Michael? Join us. He's around. He is. All right. Now what is? All right. Let me see. Chris wants me to read April's question about pays me. All right, April. All right. I just don't know. Yeah, I'm going to try to get them to do it. Yes, absolutely. You know, stick a fork in it. I'm done. Forget it. I'm not going to screw around with my bladder anymore. You know, things. But I've had MS now for 37 years now. It's so hard. And to take something off the table, one symptom completely off the table, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't tell you. Like I have to mildly go to the bathroom. Guess what? I'm not going to go. I actually can say that. I'm not going to go. Not going to go. You guys know I have gotten up in the middle of this broadcast, gone to the bathroom, and come back. Um, guess what? I don't have to do that. And that is so huge. All right, let's see, Linda. There are no support groups for. How do you know, Linda? And if there's no support groups for for the syndrome, uh, how do you know that God doesn't want to use you to create one? To create one on Facebook, start a Gillian Bars group on Facebook and get people to ask questions, right? Uh, um, oh no, we can talk. Linda is supposed to. We're supposed to meet at a garden center and catch up, real, when the weather breaks. But when that happens, there we'll talk. We'll talk. And Susan said, "You're always welcome here. You really, you know what? You really should, because you have something that happened to you that you can share." Uh, yes, yeah, and you know what? Since I've done it and I've done mistakes and stuff, I can tell you how to do it. And people that are experiencing that, think about this, Linda. Think when you first had this and you were going through this. Uh, uh, did you look on YouTube? Did you look for help or some sort of support group? And it wasn't there. I'll tell you, I remember in '93 sitting there at the Metric Library reading medical books about why I had this headache that just was like a stabbing pain that the doctors thought I was fake and they thought I just was a Demerol addict and wanted Demerol. And I found out reading the medical books that Tegretol took it away. Tegretol. Tegretol. So I went to my doctor and I told the doctor, please give me Tegretol. All right, Richard, why are you giving your phone number? Uh, all right, I'm not going to publish that, Richard, because I don't want your phone number to be public knowledge there. So I don't know why you're giving, but do you have everybody's email address? We all have, So let me know who you're trying to give your phone number to. I don't know. I don't know. But I can. Well, that is true. I can give my Karen. Hi, Karen. All right. Yes, we're gonna have fun. T-Bird's in the shop right now there, so it's supposed to be done this week sometime. So I picked that up, and we'll check the weather. Check the weather. Next week. You know what I had yesterday is I had my mammogram. Girls, go get it done. One of Linda, do you remember Vanessa Perry? She was just diagnosed with cancer, with breast cancer, and her big thing is everybody go out and get your mammograms. I haven't had one in about 3 years, and this new neurologist, who's my old neurologist, said, just said, okay, just said, Jerry, you have to get all your cancer checks. So I had to have that done. Had to have a DEXA scan. Okay, Richard, all right, you're trying to give Gina, uh, but you know what? It's better if yeah, you know what? You have her email. Uh, okay, all right, yeah. That was, she lived in Deerbrook, right there, right as you went over the Birchwood Bridge and Deerbrook, you entered Deerbrook. She lived right there, right in the Deerbrook as you enter right there. It was Katie and Vanessa Perry. Um, Gina, uh, let me see. Richard's trying to give you. Uh, uh, Richard's trying to give you his phone number. Let me see. And let me find out let me see. Why do you want it? All right, I see. Okay. All right. Okay, what I'm gonna do is Gina, this is for you. I'm gonna read his phone number out loud because it won't be typed, right? So, Richard, if you want to give him a call, it's 315. To get that, Gina? 315 225 1907. Again, 315 225 1907. Gina, send me an email if you didn't get that, and I'll let you know there. Okay. What else is new? What else is new? Okay. Any questions on bladder stimulation therapy? Uh, um, let's see. Great. All right. Gina got it. All right. And it's better if I verbally tell you because then it's not written down. So, yeah, and not that anybody, me. Oh no, I don't like picking up the phone. I just don't like the phone. I don't know why. All right. So, any other questions? All right, this is what I want to know from you, from each of you. How are you liking this month of April? How are you liking it? How, it's that chill is going away, and I know we're all over the place, and especially, thinking of Ireland. Ireland, it's going to be cold and wet right there, cool and wet, cooler and wet. It's Ireland. You know, I am I don't know. I'm a mutt. Even though I've got a lot of Irish blood in me. Remember, oh, you should have been here, Jane. I was thinking everybody is Irish in the United States. We all have Irish blood. You know, it's those Irish men. They're like poodles. Anyway, let's see. All right, Arkansas is still cold. You know what? I don't know why Arkansas is like that because in Maryland, yesterday it was rainy. It was kind of rainy. Uh, and I think the high is supposed to be 62 degrees and all. So it's in the 60s right now. April is so beautiful. That's true. It never gets, I, I love it when it's between, let me see, 65 and 75. That is perfect. T-bird driving weather, 65 to 75. I actually prefer between 70 and 75. That is what Linda's leaving us. Oh, God bless you, Linda. Thank you for joining us today. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful. Yes, Dennis, it is. It's good. All right. So, did anybody look into hotels for a convention, MS Live convention? Thank you for the time check, Chris. Did anybody look in hotels for that? All right. Did that scare you? Scared me. You know, I don't know. Here we go. Um, Leaning Jeller. I don't know. All right. The room just turned sideways. Huh. All right. It's by the way, it's bizarre because it's this eye. It's that eye when I drive, and sometimes because you look far away, you're on the freeway and you're driving, you're looking far away, and I can see everything pretty good. And I put on my glasses, I can see well. Then all of a sudden, this eye does something screwy, and it's like 4 lanes of traffic becomes like 8 lanes, but they're not 8 lanes side by side. They're like 8 lanes like this. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is bad, And then I close one eye, and then it's like 4 lanes, but it's like it's not 3 dimensional. It's 4 lanes, so you can't see the distance. So I close one eye and take my foot off the gas, and then I slowly pull over because it's scary. It's scary stuff. All right, Chris, you've been laughing since you got here. What are you laughing about now? Uh, April, May. I can't wait until May. But I'm telling you what, now that I like this axonic bladder pacemaker, I'm gonna call him up next week. I'm gonna say, can you give me the permanent implant on Monday, right? Take out this temporary one, put in the permanent one, and then on Friday, I'll get my rituximab, right? And then I will heal. What I'll do is, I'm sure that you're supposed to wait 6 weeks for it to be completely healed, but I bet it'll be waterproof in 3 weeks. And then, all right, Anna Marie. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're in the house. It's been a while. How are you down there? Well, are you in Edgewood? And have you been going to Mountain? Anna Marie is a neighbor, but she's also a pioneer. She helps people with MS. Guess what, Anna Marie? Dr. Becker's my doctor now. Anna Marie has MS. She was the head of this group that she would get together. Anybody with MS in the Maryland area, she would get us all together, and she'd have different doctors speak. I think she worked with the pharmaceutical Bell Camp. You live part of the pharmaceutical company. Anyway, you're just such a doll. You're a blessing. You're a blessing. Have you been watching church online, or have you been going? Let's see. I know it has nothing to do with MS Live, but anyway, Anna Marie, this is what I've been talking about, a bladder pacemaker, and I've got a trial going on. I love it. For the first time since the late '90s. For the first time, I don't have to. I decide when to go to the bathroom. I'm not being controlled by my bladder. It's huge. It's huge. Yeah, that is. You know what? Okay, so I was talking about beta. I did this bath completely. Washed myself. Tomorrow I'm gonna wash my hair before my husband comes home. Um, okay, but there's a pacemaker for your bladder and it works with your bowels too. It's fantastic. Anyway, I know it is. Let's see. That clock's running slow. This one says that it is, what time is it? Yeah, 11:57. So it's time to just to sign off. Love you guys. Love every one of you. Remember, you can go to msfrontiers.org and look at the resources we have for you. I have to update that website. Oh my gosh, I do so much with this stuff. I have to update that website so I can explain about this new option. And Betty, you're awesome. So if you're on Facebook, follow me. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Facebook and you want to be involved in the chat in a support group, go to search for Dulci Hill on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and we will see you on Tuesday. Anyway, let me pray us out. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask for a special blessing for everybody who has been here today. Thank you for their strength and to help each other and help me, Lord. We're doing our best, and like Paul, we're using the thorn that we have in our side to just to help each other manage it. Lord, we're better with this disease, Lord. We're better because we love deeper, and we love deeper. Do me, I pray as for anything you said. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask of anything you wish, and it will be given to you. Just ask that you make each person you watch today feel particularly loved and happy. Oh, Lord God, give everybody a great day today and bless them. Until next Tuesday, in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. God bless you and keep you. May he shine his face upon you, be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace. See you next week. Bye.